Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on the Mysterious JG, and I lied. I flat out lied at the end of the last video because I forgot I just started recording. I forgot I was going to drive back to Grove Street. So I guess you guys do get the excitement of that, and I'm not going to remove that. I'm not going to redo the end of the last video. I'm not going to delete this one. I'm just going to be a big fat liar who lied to you at the end of the last video. Make the world go away. Also, between videos, cars just spontaneously catch fire in this mode. Oh, hold on a second. I got ballas on the bridge. This is an opportunity I can't miss. You are a cop, not a balla. The ballas are all dead. Never mind. This is an opportunity that I have already missed. But I did notice between videos, I stopped to, I stopped just for a minute to, check one or two things on my computer, and, I had paused the game. Or rather, no, I wasn't paused. I was in my recorder window, kind of resetting my timer, doing some other things, just had CJ standing there idle. And on his own, like, he just went, "Warm it up, Kane, warm it up, CJ," which is a thing that he says sometimes when you first load and pause and unpause. So I think there's just something going on where if there's a long time without a movement input, he will just sometimes have idle dialogue, which is usually him kind of singing along with lyrics from one of the songs in the game. And it just pops up a lot when you first unpause because typically you've paused and there's been a break and he hasn't moved. And it doesn't matter, but it happens whether you've paused or not. I thought it was just a welcome back from pause thing that happens occasionally. Okay, this is obnoxious. Oh, I actually ran down too far. Oh, that's right, because I recognize what this pizza place is now. That. I mean... That just took out all my armor. So that was great. Your bad luck. Just killed some ballas. I was hoping that would trigger a gang war. Because I've kind of decided this is a bad slot anyway. The cops keep shooting me. I kind of was hoping they would stop once the gang war was on, and that I could use the gang war to actually have useful power-ups start appearing. I hope you got heart. So I could get health power-ups, but I don't think armor power-ups start appearing until you're at level 2. I ain't seen these ballas yet, but there they are. You think like a dumb fool? No, sir. You don't look like a dumb fool, sir. This hood is mine, even though there's one guy left. Not sure how that works. Or where the armor pickup will be, but I kind of want to find it. I would like to find the armor pickup. Armor and heart pickups tend to spawn where the enemy gangs spawn. It's kind of like a reward for clearing one, which is why sometimes you can kind of lead them around and come back to where they spawned and get it. Can I just, please, CJ, please auto-aim? I'm really not sure why these guys are out of range. It seems like they would be in range. Sometimes it just seems like you need to get one of the enemy to decide somebody is in range, and then suddenly everyone else would be in range once you start switching around on an auto-aim target. well, I need to stop and buy some more assault rifle ammo. But let's get away from there. That car might drive by me. I don't really care. Because the guys on foot are way more dangerous than the guys in cars, oddly enough. Because the guys in cars don't usually run you over. They usually just kind of spray bullets and not even that effectively. Well, not literally, sir. Oh, crap. See, now I'm not going to be able to take over until I kill that guy. He's like falling off the edge. Unless the game just decides that all but one is sufficient. Occasionally it does seem like there's another guy, whether he's marked on the map as a purple spot or not, that you don't have to get. Yeah, they did. Okay. And now the cops are after me again. They had been leaving me alone. And once again, a car explodes in my face and takes half my armor. That is happening like way too often here. All right, let's get to ammunition, and there's a safe point that's close by. And again, there's like, you have to decide what is riskier: stealing a car which might explode, or trying to go on foot where it's much easier for you to get shot. Like at really high wanted levels against the oh fuck. You know what? I can go to ammunition and it won't stop our hood from being under attack. Saving apparently will, but going to ammunition won't. So I can go here, get some armor, get some more ammo, save that hood.
All virtually legal and above board.
It's an M4, not an M16. I said M16 in the last video. I was incorrect.
Cops ask, you didn't get it here, okay?
I can afford to buy about 100 of these now, so I probably don't need to be too stingy. Because it's 4,500 and I had 450,000. Quite literally, I had 450,000 and change going into this purchase.
Take it, hold it, love it.
So we do need to try to get out of here without wasting a whole lot of time. We've now taken over a hood, and we'll be defending a hood before we get to saves. Oh, damn it, you guys. Should probably have gotten some of those Grove Street boys to join me, but that would involve stopping. And I'm trying not to stop right now while dealing with these cops. That showed him this area remains ours. We have total situation. Hopefully this thing won't explode. Though the Bala managed to shoot out the tires. And driving around in a vehicle with shot out tires in the rain is not really going to work out that well for us. Let's just get out of here. Oh, that one Bala just kind of stopped caring. Like, he was upset we were shooting at him. But he was like, you know what, live and let live. No, we told Denise that we were going to go take her out. Although I wasn't given input in that conversation. CJ just said it by himself. You know, we're right here. We could stop with a 2-star wanted level and try to take her out. But I think the wisest and best would be to just let it go. Those Grove Street guys, cool under pressure. There's a guy shooting at somebody else. That's why the Grove Street guys didn't respond. They were targeting that guy who was crouching, but there was a bunch of Grove Street guys between them. Between the shooter, who was a drug dealer looking guy, and their target. Yeah, the game gets really weird in this mode. None of these weapons I can pick up unless I want to start accumulating Molotov cocktails and getting rid of the... I just got a paranoia flash. Am I recording? I think I'm recording. Yes, unless they want to... we want to just get rid of all the plastic explosives that we'd saved up and instead use Molotovs, which are not the worst thing in the world sometimes used in these gang warfare sections. We kind of aren't getting any use out of any of that stuff. Because I don't want to switch away from combat shotgun. I don't want to switch away from M4. I don't even want to switch to that submachine gun. You need to take over more gang territories. Alright, well. While I was here, I gave it a shot, but we got more work to do. I mean, at this point, the Ballas have like a lot of stuff in West Los Santos that we're not interfering with. But as far as like East Los Santos, the Vagos up here, it's ridiculous. But over here, some of these hoods are really huge. Like you actually get a fairly large chunk of territory per the map with just one battle. But yeah, we definitely have a strong presence. I think we in East Los Santos, it does appear that we are the dominant gang, or close to it. But anyway, these sections that look like that are like interstate highway, you kind of got to get up to where people will be walking around if you want to actually. Oh, see now she's shooting up Ballas. Maybe she could start a gang war. Alright, perfect. And it's a nice, fairly decent-sized chunk of territory, this one, too. Fighting for control of the Cluckenbell.
Give me that.
But yeah, to the extent that you can do this early game with cheap weapons that are available before you've cleared half the story, like the freaking M4 here. This is a great way to earn money early, but like the final wave guys are pretty powerful. Like you end up, if you don't have really high level with assault rifles, you need to like find places they can't get to and snipe them. It gets really time intensive. And it feels like there's a lot of luck involved with whether or not they just, they spawn in such a way that you can't not get hit by them. Like they just appear right on top of you the first time they teleport in with warp prisms. Because you're basically, the Ballas are the Protoss. I mean, that much we all understand. We don't dispute this. You missed your date with Denise. Well, you know what? I had some business to take care of, okay? A lot of people had to get killed, and I was the one to take care of it.
Can I have this?
What are they like, running around on the highway? Like, where are these guys? Okay, they're making their way towards me. That's good. Express yourself, blame yourself, or God.
Now will you be quiet?
This hood is mine. The doggone hood is mine. Probably hear me hitting the buttons on the controller. But that's fine. I don't care. I was super professional working off of your donation, like doing this for a living. Like there's a streamer. I started watching his like highlight videos, and now I've taken to watching little bits of his streaming. Not his streams, but like he will post chunks of his streams to YouTube. And I enjoy watching his edited together, like, main channel videos, which is where his popularity comes from, I think. But it's because he edits out some of the stuff in his stream where he's like complaining about how much. Oh, I've got so much work to do today. And it's like he's a pro streamer. It's like that's all he does. And I can't get past the like, yeah, you're playing video games all day, dude. Sorry. Sorry, I shouldn't have gone off on that tangent. There's probably a few people, I know at least a few people who watch my channel, not necessarily this series, that are trying to monetize. But, yeah, it's like if I was doing this for a living, I suppose I would really need to be doing things like figuring out how not to get my
So you gonna get me?
my controller to be audible. Working on getting a better headset. With like a mic that's only going to pick up me and not other sounds. I'm not. You're not paying for this. I guess that's. I don't know why I went off on that tangent. Now, once in a blue moon, like somebody watching a series that isn't typical of what I do, just doesn't know my content that well. Like a StarCraft video, somebody's like, "I can hear your mouse." I'm like, "Wow, okay." You don't know my channel very well. Yeah, but if you're just willing to pay for assault rifle ammo and just spray the world with bullets, you will thrive in these missions. Otherwise, I was about to say, oh, there's like a tower. That might be a place to strategically get where you've got... Now, basically, you just need to have a ranged weapon and always be firing as you slowly approach or slowly back away, depending on how close they are to you. And then you get in these situations where you're facing the wrong way. This hood is mine. Total Respect is maxed out. It has been for a while, but the game keeps reminding me of it. Which is fine, I guess.
So you got.
Probably shouldn't have done that, because there was always the chance that he would just knock me off and instantly arrest me. Vehicles, you are a lot less likely to get shot to death while riding in a vehicle, but you can get instant game over from... Yeah, I was really tempted to just start a gang war with those two guys, but I do want to throw down a save and restart next to Sweet's place. But you're far less likely to get shot to death in a vehicle, but when you've got a wanted level, you can get an instant game over by getting busted. Like, they get close enough to your door and just touch it. Vice City cops were notorious for this. They could, like, you'd have a car going at, like, 60 miles an hour, and a cop would just, like, still somehow pull the car to a complete stop and pull you out of it and bust you. That moment in the actual Vice City LP where I was escaping on a helicopter, and the guy just grabbed the pilot door of the helicopter that was taking off, pulled the helicopter down to the ground, pulled me out, pointed a gun at my head, and busted. Now? Not yet. She's my daughter, she's my sister, she's my daughter, she's my sister. Seems like a place we could take over. I used to always, when I was doing this in the off-screen, I'd try to like organize it. Be like, okay, I'll move north. Like, try to make it so that there were fewer. As you took over hoods, you were doing it strategically in a way where there weren't. Like, I wanted to come take these over at the end, because anytime you've got a hood adjacent to an enemy hood, it could be attacked. So like, oh, I'll just like move in an organized way to minimize the number of my territories that are exposed. I don't know if there's a point in trying to be strategic about it. I'm really trying to get this... Okay. There's like a very specific way you gotta hit the L trigger in this game for it to actually feel like working. So many Grove Street guys around, and I'm just not getting any of them to help, because it doesn't seem... Oh, come on! I didn't mean to kill that guy, game. Now I'm going to have a 1-star wanted level, which makes everything just more difficult and irritating. This guy just like popped out of there like a character from Hogan's Run. Started shooting at me. There's way more cops than usual on the street during the riot, which I guess makes sense. Those biker guys seem like they would be a gang, but they don't appear to be an official gang per the wiki. So she decided to help that lady out, but now he's punching the lady as well. Here we go. Alright, nice, decent-sized territory to take over here. That doesn't matter. That's psychological. The idea that, oh, this territory, a bunch of the map turned green. At this point, I just need enough territories, and it's by number of territories, not by percentage of... Well, no, maybe it is percentage of map. But it's probably percentage, and that percentage is a number of territories you hold divided by total number of territories, not geographical area covered. But either way, yeah, I just have to get enough territories that the game thinks I've done enough. But like, if your goal really is to take over all of the territories, it feels good to see a big territory like this one, as opposed to this tiny ass thing here, which didn't take over nearly as much as you thought it would. Or if eventually you get this to trigger and you take it, but we hadn't already taken all this stuff around it, you would be like, wait, what? That's all we got? This here could be one big, long, vertical territory, or it could be like 4 different tiny territories. Leave me alone, cops. Oh. I thought it would be good to have this vantage point, but in fact, this tree's going to get in the way. Alright, let's try getting on top of a cop car instead. Sure, that means they can blow up the car and me with it, but maybe that won't happen. Now, if you just stand still, they tend to spawn real close to you, which is... game? Game?
Oh, look, a gun.
Okay, well, at least they all spawn together. Just kind of one big group I was able to take out. Oh, this is perfect. Now I can stand close to the armor. Grab it if I need it. No. That is not what I meant to do. No matter how far away they are, this rarely turns out to be a good idea. Trying to use the sniper rifle. Maybe if you're a lot faster than I am, you can line it up, but... These guys are running away instead of towards me, I think. Well, fine. I'll grab this armor. And I'll run over closer. It's a saying you never want to use the sniper rifle, and I went ahead and used it just because why the not? There's probably some really good music on these stations that we don't listen to, but now I've noticed cops run right underneath your wheels. But I've noticed that there's a handful of stations I really like, and then when you drift away from them is when I keep getting copyright strikes. And rather than figuring them out specifically, they're just certain stations. Bounce FM, SFUR. I'm just like, no. I'm not even gonna... I mean, yeah, for variety's sake, it would be cool to hear these songs, but, I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. My custy rage. Gonna break my custy rage and run. Wow, like $1,400. That's enough for like 1/3 of one purchase of M4 ammo. All right, we're gonna throw down a save. I said I really needed to. I didn't really have enough time to play hours of this game getting ready for the last mission and not show it and still be able to maintain my upload rate. That being said, this is taking longer than I thought it would. We're going to call it a video a little on the early side here because I need to go to the little gangster's room. When we come back next time, yeah, I'm afraid we'll still be doing this. See you then, guys.